my channel. Today I'll be playing Elemental Battleground in Roblox. So I'm going to reviewing the stone element right here, ground, and also the fire one here. So let's get right on it. So I've got the 5 attacks of the earth, and here's the first one. It's called Accumulated Spikes. So what it'll do is that it'll make a spike like this, and what I think it is that it pulls the spikes up from the ground, as it says here. So if you point it to another direction, the spikes will go that way. So this is very hard to aim, and I personally don't use it in my combos. So for example, your enemy is right here. If your cursor, your mouse, aim a bit slight, and you won't probably hit your enemy. So now for the second one, it's called Rock Fist. So it is actually a transportation move, and you can fly a little bit. So this one is actually a bit useful because it actually deals damage when you fly in these 2 areas. So you can do this a few times, and it will move yourself to anywhere your cursor points. For example, you click on here and you'll fly towards that direction. So note that you can't actually fly very far, like the water tumble or anything like that. So this is almost the maximum of it. If you aim it a little bit more farther, you won't actually fly where you point it. It will only go that direction. So now the third one is actually called the Rock Avalanche. So it is like this. It looks very cool, but it is also very easy to aim. Well, not very easy, but easier than the Accumulated Spikes. So it is like this, and the rocks will tumble towards that direction that you clicked. Let's try it one more time, like this. So if you're skilled enough, you may be able to jump on top of these rocks, but I think they're too fast, so I'm not sure if this is possible. So for the last, the fourth one is called Rock Armor. So you'll transform yourself. Oops. So what this does is that you're going to transform yourself. So your strength, your health will add, but in return, you will have less speed. So you'll need to sprint to actually move faster than you need. So it is a pretty useful armor, but I think the speed is so bad, so I don't use it actually. So you will turn silver like that, and you'll turn back to normal about 30 seconds after you use it. So the next one is called Meteor Delivery. So what it'll do is that you'll rain rocks on your enemies. So I'll do it one time. So you look, you click, and you can move this into the direction that you want to smash it. So for example, my enemy is here, you'll aim the brown thing right here, and all the things will drop towards that direction. So now this meteor it's about 10 seconds when you use it. So you'll need full mana to do it, like other superpowers. The most ultimate move. And now let's head on to the next element, which is fire. But first, I want to test the rock fangs out on other players right here. So they're pretty tough. Although some of the rock moves are basically useless, but I would still like to do it. So you can see I'll run so fast when I sprint, but after I put the rock armor on, even if I'm sprinting, it is not very fast. Yeah, so let's get right to the players. And as you can see, we can use the rock avalanche to shoot people from a bit of long range, but it is very easy to be dodged. So we'll try to kill these guys. Yeah, so I'll do a time lapse. Now guys, I've got 5 fire attacks, and we're going to review these 5 attacks. So now the first one is called consecutive fire bullets. So it will turn the area, as it says in the description, into fire when they touch the ground. So like this. So there will be flame damage, and when the enemy player steps on it, they will have damage even though the attack has finished. So like this. When you move your body as you shoot, they will move to different direction, as you can see. So you can do something like this to make a wide area. So now the second one is a widely used fire element attack called Great Fire Blast. So it can be used to transport yourself if you stand on the bullet. So I haven't mastered the technique yet. So this is actually a very high damage attack, and it has a pretty big radius. So you can see my bullet there. So I'll try it once more time. I'll shoot it on the ground there. So it has a pretty large attack damage. I mean, the wall of fire. So the third one is called a blaze column. There will be a fiery column appear when you use it. So it has a quick stun here, as you can see in the description. So it says that it has a medium amount of damage. And also the next one is called flame body. So you'll use it and you'll turn yourself into flame. So it is like the rock one. This is a transformation move, and you will be immune to burn damage. So burn damage is when these flames, so on the consecutive fire bullets. So these flames won't hurt you if you use the flame body. And also, if you hit others, you will actually run a bit faster. If others hit you, here you will have a bit of speed boost, as it says in the description. So let's head on to the last one, which is called Hell's Call. It is a very powerful move and has a very, very big radius. So when I use it, there will be a very huge, as you can see, there also something here. So it has a very huge range, as you can see. I I can't even watch myself now. And also there's flame damage, as you can see with these flames. So fire is a pretty good basic element to choose. And the rock one, in my conclusion, is also pretty good in some of the moves. And now let's try out the fire moves on the other players. So, in my conclusion, the fire element is a pretty good element to use if you're a noob. So, these moves are very easy to use and powerful, and some of the rock elements attacks, are also very good. So remember a few tips: that you can spread your attack using the consecutive fire bullets. The Great Fire Blast is a very good attack. The Blaze Column has a stun. Also, this one, the Flame Buddy, can help you give speed and also immune to flame damage. And also the Health Card is a very powerful and huge range attack. So the Alkylated Spikes is hard to control, so I don't recommend you to use it. So the next one, Rock Fist, you can fly and you have a high damage there. And also Rock Avalanche, it is very cool and you may able to jump onto the rocks. The last one, the fourth one, the Rock Armor, which you can use to reduce your damage. So at last, the Meteor Deactivity. So you can remember that you can aim the attacks. When I was a noob, I did not know that I can aim an attack and end up dying because of that. So this is the end of today's tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and leave a like. Thanks for watching this video.